Hola folks! I'm back with another video, another Kingdom Hearts video, a series. Anyway, getting into the video, this video is about Kingdom Hearts 4, the worlds. Like, what worlds can we expect? What worlds do I want to see? And yes, I'd love to see your discussion in the comments. So this, like all my videos, I would love to see you discuss. I'd love to see what everyone's opinions are. Just be respectful. Getting on to it. The first one is Quantum, obviously, because that's the main world that has already been introduced. Yeah, there was another one that most likely was introduced, but Quantum is the main world that was introduced, and it's based off of Tokyo. The next world is Star Wars. This one's possibly introduced. I know a lot of people who are fans of both Kingdom Hearts and Star Wars. They're really hoping to see Star Wars. Me personally, I've never really managed to get into Star Wars. Like, one, I don't know where to start. Two, I have other stuff going on in my life, so it's like starting something new is really not an easy feat. But from what I've heard, they have similar Kingdom Hearts and Star Wars have similar themes. And there's also other world travelers in Star Wars, just like with Kingdom Hearts. They're world travelers. So yeah, there's that. Another world I would like to see, a returning world, would be Destiny Island. The main reason is because it was the very first world of the franchise. Like, when the franchise first came out, it was the very first world anyone saw. So it's like, and my biggest issue with it is there really wasn't much to Destiny Islands. Yes, I know I never actually played that game, but I've watched playthroughs and walkthroughs of that game so many times that I know for a fact the first world is tiny. Like, there's not much exploration in the actual world. You don't actually go into the island, you stay on the beach. So there's not really much to Destiny Islands as a world. And then we only get to see more of it in Kingdom Hearts 2, but that's by one cutscene. Or a group of cutscenes that are basically one. With Kairi, and it really wasn't much more of the world. There really wasn't much more to it. And it would also introduce more original characters. Like, we've heard about the mayor in that world. We could actually meet Sora's mom. I'm not even sure if it's actually Sora's mom, like, that was calling him. Most likely, yes. But it could have also been, like, someone that was just over making dinner, or an elder sibling or something like that. Who knows? But who knows? And part of the reason we have not learned any more about that scene at all from Kingdom Hearts 1 is because there really is not enough of that world. There's no exploration or nothing of the full extent of Destiny Islands. So even if Sora doesn't completely get freed and doesn't end up home at the end of Kingdom Hearts 4, I would love it if he at least got to visit Destiny Islands. We got to explore it before the game's over. Like, yeah. which also goes into another theory I have about what's going on with Sora, which I will get into more detail in other videos, because I can only flesh it out one theory at a time. That was a really big theory that I need to flesh out other theories in other videos more to really explain that. But anyway, moving on from Destiny Island. The next world that I want to see, and I mainly want to see it because it would be the ideal. In fact, I've probably actually figured out what direction the creators are actually going with the what's already in what's in the heads of the creators. But not positive on that. We won't know that till after there's more stuff coming out about Kingdom Hearts, especially the other worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4. But I probably have, and I will explain to you why that is a possibility. But basically, the next world I want to see is London, which would be both a new and an old world. It's an old world because, yes, when Sora was visiting Neverland, he did end up on the clock tower in London. But the only issue with that is that he didn't really explore London. He didn't really visit it because he was only on the clock tower, and then he left the world completely. And it was like there was really nothing to it there. And then there's also other worlds that have been in Kingdom Hearts before that would be a part of a London world, even if there's no actual cutscene with those worlds. And also London, it does, before I get too far on about that, it does follow the themes that Kingdom Hearts 4 is going off of with the worlds and stuff. Like, with Quantum Atom, it's based off of a real world place, a real place in the real world is based off of Tokyo. London, it's based off of London. Like, London, England. It's based off of that place. And it's also a place in multiple Disney movies, some of which would be returning worlds. Like, it's a place in, obviously, Peter Pan. It's also a place in Tarzan, even though Tarzan doesn't actually go there. It's also a place in Nightmare Before Christmas. And then there's there is some Disney movies it's a place in that has never been a Kingdom Hearts world before. Like The Great Mouse Detective, Pocahontas, Narnia. Like all these places. And then there's also some that kind of sits on the line of whether it's new or old and stuff like that. Like the movie Christopher Robin. It's a place in that, which, yeah, the reason why I'm saying it's both old and new is because, yes, that's Winnie the Pooh, 100 Acre Wood. But it's new because Sora has never met Christopher Robin. It's like, it's crazy. He hasn't even been mentioned throughout the whole thing to me. Like, there are some fans out there, they would love to see Sora meet Christopher Robin. And that would be a very perfect way to do it. Have him run into him in London and help him with, go through that story in the movie Christopher Robin. Like, it's a perfect way of going about that. And then there would also be room for exploration, like different areas of London would contain different things of different movies in London. Like, of course, not all of them would be, would push the story along. Like, it would be like side stuff, like mini games, stuff like that. But it would still give this vast world situation, this big map of a world. I am overthinking what I'm doing over here. Anywho, but that is like ideal Disney World for the way they're going about with this real world location with their world in Kingdom Hearts 4 and stuff like that. Yada yada. And the more big maps and stuff. Like, honestly, with them going less worlds, but bigger maps of worlds, London, even if they only have London for a true Disney World, it wouldn't be a big deal, especially if they do it right, because London is a place in so many Disney movies. It would be so many Disney Worlds in one. But moving on, the last thing I have here that I would like to see is Lost World. I would love to see a Lost World in Kingdom Hearts 4, especially with where Sora is at. Sora is lost. It would also be an opportunity for new original worlds, like every Kingdom Hearts game had more than one, at least two original worlds. I think it was 358/2 days that had less original worlds, but they still had like two, Traverse Town, not Twilight Town, and the world that never was. Those were both original worlds, and they were in days. I don't remember if there was any other original worlds in days. Like, with how I've gotten into Kingdom Hearts, it's rather hard to pinpoint, especially any worlds that really didn't have cutscenes. It's rather hard to pinpoint what worlds there were in each game. And also, a Lost World would kind of feed into this idea of the other side. I have my own ideas about that. I think I'll make a video about that at some point. But this other side, it would feed into it. Like the main thing that it could be the other side of is the other side of the Great Abyss. Like, that is like out there. Like, it would be completely different to what they know. Especially since anything that goes into the Great Abyss doesn't really come back. That feeds into the same idea of that not coming back with Sora, the possibility that he may never come back. And all that. That would kind of fit with that whole aspect and stuff. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and like. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead, subscribe. I'm going to try to make more videos like this going forward, where I give my opinion, and I would love to hear your guys' opinion, which is kind of my usual videos. But anyway, that was the video. Lego.